Everyone, today is Thursday, April 23rd, and continue to keep you in my prayers, in my daily holy hour and Mass. I just want to reach out to you and share with you some things that we talked about yesterday, a meeting with all the priests with Bishop John, and give you an update about things that we all need to kind of expect as we hopefully resume public Masses coming up here, hopefully not too long from now. I think we all have to understand that things won't be immediately going back to normal, and there's some things that we should expect. Bishop John's actually meeting today with health experts from around Marquette County to talk about these things, and he and the other bishops of Michigan have a meeting scheduled tomorrow with Governor Whitmer to discuss other regulations going forward in the weeks and months ahead. So we're trying to plan, and all the parishes around the diocese are trying to plan for how we're going to be able to do things once public Masses do resume. We know that your desire to return to your parishes, to participate physically in the liturgy, to receive Holy Communion is very strong. And I'm asking everyone to approach this next phase with patience, with love, with a charitable mindset. So the specific details of when public Masses are going to resume and how it's all going to work are still being worked out, but here are 5 things that I think we all need to expect. First of all is that attendance is going to be limited, most likely. We know restrictions are going to remain in place for holding large public gatherings. We don't know what kind of numbers we're going to be limited to, but there will likely be some limitations. So we're looking at some ways maybe to have assigned days of the week that people will be able to come to Mass based on, the letter of their last name or something like that, including, Masses on Sunday maybe and Masses throughout the week. At any rate, we shouldn't expect that we're going to be able to just come back to Mass regularly every single day or every single week even maybe. I'm not sure how it's all going to work, but we should expect some attendance being limited. Second is that physical distancing is still going to need to remain in place. So we're likely going to be roping off, taping off every other pew, and families are going to need to be able to sit 6 feet apart from other families. And if you haven't already been wearing a mask, that may be likely one of our protocols, is that people who do come to Mass are going to have to wear a mask to prevent the spreading of germs. So if you don't have a mask yet, now's the time to get one. And of course, if you're showing any symptoms of sickness, we'll ask you to please stay home. Also, third is that liturgical changes are going to remain in place, like not distributing the precious blood of Christ, probably not having the sign of peace, maybe not having holy water out available for people to dip their hands in and such, but always be willing to bless water that you bring in a jar or a bottle to make holy water. Fourth, Bishop John's likely going to continue to have give a dispensation to everyone from the Sunday obligation, especially for at-risk groups or those who have symptoms or anyone who feels safer staying at home. It's likely that no one will be obliged to attend Sunday Mass, and likely there's going to be some restrictions on attendance, like I said, so maybe you won't be able to even attend on a Sunday, be able to attend maybe a different day of the week, and maybe not every week, I don't know. So continue to plan to keep the Sabbath holy by prayer in your family, by tuning in and participating through our live stream broadcasts on our website. And finally, the fifth thing is that, like any other public gathering and entering any other public place, there's still going to be some risks. We're going to increase our cleaning, our sanitizing of our churches, but no one should expect that you're necessarily going to be safer in the church than other public places, though we're going to do our best to improve cleaning in our parishes like every day. So I think in this time it's important for us to strive for progress, not perfection. There'll no doubt be challenges, frustrations. Everything might not go perfectly as planned, but we believe that this really is, it's a reasonable sacrifice that we're making, and we're doing it out of love to keep those who are most vulnerable protected and safe. So it seems the situation's improving right now. We don't want to do anything that's going to cause a rebound and make things even worse, or restrictions extended even farther. If we look for ways to get around regulations, we'll likely create situations that force us to take steps back, which we don't want to do. So that's an update kind of about 5 things that we should all expect as we hopefully begin to resume public Masses sometime hopefully soon. And also in this time, I really know that God's grace has been present in my life. He's been present in your life of your family. One mother told me that she's spent more time with one of her teenage daughters, and their relationship and bonding and just mom time with her daughter has built a relationship that they've never really had before. So that's awesome. And another woman told me how the rosary's always been important in her life, but now her whole family's praying it together after dinner every evening. And a father told me that how grateful he is to be reestablishing a relationship with a college-age son of his, who's back now spending time home from college. And so I know that the Lord is present, He's active, He never abandons us. And I think it's more important now than ever to share fruitful stories, encouraging stories of the way that God is present and working right here in our community and our families and in your life. So I'm wondering if you're willing, if you would be willing to share with me one story, one way that you've experienced God working in your life or the life of your family during this time. Or one way that you've reached out yourself or as a family to love others during this time, to meet some people's needs in the name of Jesus, or ways that other people have encouraged you or met your needs and loved you during this time. And I'll write up some stories to be able to share with everybody. Just do it anonymously. I don't need to share everybody's name or anything. But so if you're willing, if you could just email me at pastor@ishpemingcatholic.com, or just write in the comments below and share something with me that you can, or personal message me. And I'll write up some stories to share. So tonight, we have a couple things. From 6 to 7 p.m., I'll be in the parking lot across from St. John's in the Pine Street parking lot. I'll be able to bless any water that you bring in a bottle or jar for holy water. I'll be able to hear your confessions if you like, or just pray with you if you want to come and pray. And I'll pray with you for any needs, concerns that you have. And then from 7 to 7:30 tonight is our online prayer gathering. It'll be live streamed on our website, ishpemingcatholic.com/live, and right here on our Facebook page, for us to gather together our prayers, our joys, our sorrows, to intercede for us, for the world, to lift up our hearts and minds to God in prayer together. So there's a couple things on tap tonight, and please share this video, share with other people, and let's share some encouraging stories in the comments below or by email me. And I look forward to staying in touch with you online throughout the rest of this week as well. God bless you. Bye-bye.